Hi, good afternoon. My name is Alastair Caithness. I'm the CEO of Ziyen Inc. So for today's video blog, I'm going to speak about the token structure of ZiyenCoin. So what is ZiyenCoin? Well, essentially what ZiyenCoin is, it's a digital security. Essentially the way you've got to think about it is like a fractional share. So for our current shareholders, for every share you've got, you can actually swap this for 100 ZiyenCoins. So that's why I mean it's a fractional share. Now, where is it going? It's going onto the blockchain. The technical name of it is it's an ERC20 token that's on the Ethereum blockchain. And it's on there under Regulation D506C and Regulation S. So when people invest through these two offerings, this is how they acquire ZiyenCoin. Now what's interesting about it is, rather than having your security held in terms of a share in private companies before they go public, you'll have the share certificate held in your drawer. What you'll have is the transfer agent will know this information, we'll know this information, you'll know this information. But realistically, what's happening with these digital securities, and why I believe they'll be so big going forward, because essentially what it's doing is allowing companies to take advantage of the blockchain. So when you acquire ZiyenCoin, think of it, you're acquiring now this digital security under this new SEC 506C security token offering. Now where's it held? Well, it's actually held on a MetaMask wallet or any other Ethereum wallet, and you actually have control of this. Now it's actually on the blockchain, so you can actually go onto the blockchain, look up ZiyenCoin on a website like Etherscan, and you can actually see your ownership of ZiyenCoin. Now people will say, oh, it's the same as Bitcoin. It's not the same as Bitcoin, because ZiyenCoin is on a permission blockchain, the same way as Libra is on a permission blockchain. So it's on a permission blockchain and the whole loop is secured. So if you end up losing your wallet and you wanted to get your ZiyenCoins put into a different wallet, because you've gone through KYCs, all we would need is your social security and passport, and then we can reassign it to you, or a transfer agent can reassign the coins back to you. Whereby if you had Bitcoin and you lost your wallet, you would actually lose your investment. So think about the differences. The differences being in ZiyenCoin, it is within government control and it's highly regulated. Whereby Bitcoin is on a public blockchain and it's out with government control and it's not regulated. That's why the Bitcoin purists say that this is not a cryptocurrency. It's actually people who don't know about it say it's a cryptocurrency. All the Bitcoin people call it a stable coin, or in our case, it's an ERC20 equity token. So what do you own if you own ZiyenCoin? Well, essentially you just own a piece of equity, a percentage of the company. And that essentially is it. The exciting thing is that you're now in control of your investment, because you've now got this wallet where your investment is held. And as the tokens come online or get minted, so we use the company Polymath and they mint our tokens. So every time we get a new investor, we mint their tokens, it goes into their Ethereum wallet. And while it's actually in their Ethereum wallet, it's actually restricted for 12 months under the SEC regulation. So what happens after 12 months? Well, after 12 months, it becomes free trading. So you can move these tokens about. But obviously, at that point, we want to get a secondary trading platform, or what you would call as an ATS, someone like Open Finance or T0, for somewhere to list these tokens in order for you to actually convert them, to sell them, and get more liquidity. But essentially, that is what ZiyenCoin is. And if you invest in ZiyenCoin, that is what you will own. So thanks very much. I'll leave information below. If you would like to get in touch and find out more about ZiyenCoin, then please do. Thanks very much. Have a nice day.